Дисклеймер. Всем ассаламу алейкум. Продолжаем проходить Evil West. Вот в прошлой серии мы остановились вот здесь. Сейчас мы исследуем гнездо. Или храм. Короче, узнаем сейчас. Войти в храм. А это храм, оказывается.
We consider ourselves proud hunters, predators. But that pride sometimes prevents us from growing as a species. Internal divisions have weakened us. Our numbers dwindle while their numbers grow. But it's not too late. We can still survive, but to do so, we must be ready to adapt. We cannot be too proud to evolve.
Заметки Петра Диабану. Ну, полагаю, мы скоро встретимся с ним. О, там что-то нас ждет. Альбом. Бля. Люди становятся сильнее, Доминик. Пора выходить из тени. А он там уже.
Listen to the voice of reason. There is a thin line between being a survivor and being a coward.
Перевернутый крест.
Enough. Your line's thirst for all-out war with the humans endangers us all. Peter Navano. Without the sheep.
The wolves go hungry, yes. But the day is coming when the sheep will outwit the wolves. Haven't you been watching, brother? The humans have harnessed the power of steam and lightning, and they grow mighty. If our hubris allows us to grow fat and lazy in the shadows, they will soon have the power to hunt us down like dogs.
And so you propose war.
War suggests there is a chance we might lose. I propose we strike. With my new asset, we can control the change. Reclaim the Sanguisuja's rightful place at the top of the food chain.
Control the change. Are you mad? Even suggesting such a thing is blasphemy.
Dominic, brother, these are blasphemous times. While my methods may very well be at variance with our tradition, I can tell you one thing. If we don't adapt, we will perish.
Enough. I will not allow you and your bastard breed to lead us into annihilation. Peter Davano, for the high crime of conspiracy against your own kind, I sentence you and your line to the true death.
I told you, Father. They wouldn't listen.
We had to try, Felicity Mikata. Our work will be a lot easier if we can help them understand. If we can't...
Then... we... force them to!
Ни хрена себе. А вот и мы. Куда она исчезла? Нихуя ты. Наверное. Съебался, что ли? А нет. О, это босс. Обновление задачи победить Петра Диабана. Ах ты, блядь. Уклон. Уклон. Я крепкий он же. Бля, надо было выстрелить, да? Я не успел. Опять не успел. А, вот успел. Блядь. Надо было уклониться. Раунд 2. Пока что я буду стрелять лучше. Он. Бля, еба. Третий дубль. Поехали. Вот от этого нужно бежать. И от этого тоже. Быстрее, быстрее. О, успел. Бей, бей, бей. Бля. А не, живой, живой. Отходим, отходим. Бля. Кого заебали? Че, он жизнь восстанавливает? Ах ты урод. Ну честно. Только я так могу. Бля, ты заебал. И нахер. Чуть-чуть осталось. Надо продержаться. Нормально. Уйди с дороги. Я тебе не позволю. Дальний удар.
Think you could have brought a bigger knife?
Some people get a gold watch when they retire. I got Susan here.
Что он делает? Голову отрезал.
Should have asked him how to get out of here.
Too late. He won't be of any use for a month or two. Wait. What about Chester?
Well, what are you gonna do?
Now that is how you shape an explosion. Damn, we're late.
At least we won't be going back to the manor empty-handed.
Первая искра. Уничтожил храм Бельмонт-Вилля. Опять не успел.
Oh, I'll be damned. That's a new way to spend taxpayers' money.
James Harrow,
Дирижабль.
the people's hero. I heard the White House sends him golden toilet paper, as long as he keeps the presidential ass clear of tick trouble. Feed him well. We've got a lot of ground to cover tonight.
You're not staying for the presentation? The whole institute is in town.
I'll pass on the corporate backpatting session. I don't need another retirement lecture. Here, take this to your father before it wakes up and starts cursing us all to high hell.
Great, so I'll just tell him you've traded killing vampires for swilling cheap bourbon?
Tell him whatever you want.
Fine, skip the presentation. But you ain't getting away from a final drink with me afterwards.
Так это походу, это база охотников на вампиров. Так, что там по времени? Сейчас быстро посмотрю.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Дом, милый дом.
Mr. Rentier?
At ease, boys. My father in his office?
He is.
How did it go? Did you get that big fangster you were after?
Sir.
Прям копия отца.
Gravener's with you.
He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the manor.
With all due respect, Director, I am a field agent, not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier!
Why must you always make me spoon feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation.
Это новое оружие.
And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
Поговорить с агентом. А куда эта мелкая тварь улизнула, а?
Agent Feathers is waiting for you in the lobby.
Ну, которая вот спряталась там в пещере.
You're just in time. The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Револьвер ранчи. Удобный, быстрый и надежный. А ну-ка. Улучшение воздушной мишени. А это что? Не беспокойтесь. Лечение сопровождается короткой 5-секундной неуязвимостью. Да, вот это, да? История. Рейд. После кровопролитной битвы в вампирском храме Джесси возвращается в штаб институтского Диабана. Долгая охота наконец подходит к концу, и Джесси надеется не только наказать Диабану, но и разведать его секреты. Как только сработает вампирская регенерация, и можно будет начать допрос. То есть он не сдох. А я-то думаю, почему его голова не сгорела от солнечного света? Так, если хотите, можете прочитать. На паузу поставить. Так, здесь вампиры, с которыми дрались. Этого я не знаю.
Train fare here cost me an arm and a leg. You're all but worth it.
И куда идти? Наверх?
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Central Virginia. His life changed forever during that fight. Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines to a field hospital, but surgeon could only do so much. After that, Dad could no longer function in the field. Heavy as hell.
А, эта перчатка у нас на руке. Первый прототип перчатки сделан из серебра. Да, видно, что он тяжело удерживает, вообще не двигает почти.
This is huge. Did you see that airship? All the big shots from DC don't come here for no reason.
Word is, the director's gonna show off a new version of the gauntlet. But, I mean, you didn't hear that from me.
Can't remember the last time we gathered together in the manor.
Куда идти? Я не помню. Вот. Еще один.
Officially, they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt.
Это же вроде президент Америки. Вот справа который. Вроде Рузвельт звали его. Я не помню. А, нет, это Линкольн. Да, я перепутал. I love you.
Mr. Rentier, you remember me?
Ты что?
From my first year of cadet training. I'm the shortest one of the bunch. The very next year, I grew like a weed. Had to buy all new pants.
Это Джесси. Вот третий, да? Вот он тот мальчик. Это первый год кадетской подготовки среди всех, я самый низкорослый. Походу это он без бороды, который молодой.
Gravener by the stables. He ain't coming in.
I heard Gravener's finally retired.
Father in all his directorial glory. The artist who painted the portrait, what was his name? Philomen Cole? He was so curious about those gauntlets. Word came back that he talked about them in a local pub, and Father had to give him a very stern talking to. Scared the living piss out of him. Father was a very private person. I'm surprised he ever consented to even pose for this portrait. You can see by the look in his eyes, he wasn't too happy about it.
Это твой батя, да? А вот и презентация.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats. And, welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. President Cleveland wants you to know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty, but that's another conversation. Yes, quite. Well, as I say, keep up the good work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends out an electrical impulse that shatters any nearby sanguisuga's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamored nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new age, gentlemen. Armed with this gauntlet, there is no way our enemy can surprise us.
Вот, новая перчатка-хлопушка. Так, инновационная разработка Института Рантье для развеивания иллюзий вампиров. Носится на левой руке и помогает в битвах, позволяя выпускать разряд тока и создавать электрическую дугу. Нажмите Q, чтобы блокировать атаки. Но она выглядит очень легкой по сравнению с правой рукой. Вот там перчатка тяжелее, мне кажется. Ну, поехали. Выглядит очень эффектно. Давай. На. Да как красиво. Охуенная перчатка. Нажмите, чтобы посмотреть. Так, список приемов. Притягивает. Удержите ES. Иди сюда. На нахуй.
That's all that's left of Harrow's Zeppelin. Maybe I could string a rope somewhere.
Сейчас будет махач. По-любому. Я же сказал. А вот и новый враг. Что это? Да подлагивает его. Почти не вижу. Давай, перезарядка. Ай-яй-яй. Я сдохнуть уже, но ты тоже. Где этот урод? Уклон. Что, все что ли? Идем дальше.
Edgar, did you hear me? Couldn't have gotten far.
Jess, thank Christ.
Where's my father?
Still kicking ass last time I saw him.
Old fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it and I'll find Harrow's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
Never thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
Так, что там по времени? Сейчас 5 секунд. Так, пора заканчивать. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ссылка на плейлист будет в описании под этим видео. Всем пока.